Yo guys, welcome to The Last Lap. Don't forget to drop a lovely, juicy 5-star rating if you're watching on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. I want to ask, because your t-shirt maybe gives away your affiliation.
These are rags.
How are we feeling going into 2023? What's the, not just your opinion, but also what have you found the common sentiment around the Lewis Hamilton fan base looking ahead to 2023?
I think it's a mix of delusion and absolutely petrified. So I think there's a hope that Mercedes will improve the car. It can't be as bad as it was at the start of last year. And obviously there was progress towards the end of last year. So I would hope that we would start with a car, which is, I would hope, if it's like 0.2 off Red Bull, I would take that. You know, maybe like a 10th and a half.
You can get away with that at the start.
You can get away with that at the start, and then you can develop that. And after Red Bull got their really serious punishment, then
it cost them between 1/4 and 1/2 second, according to Horner.
According to Horner,
he's waffling.
Mate, you know what? He's high on his ass, lying. Too busy riding around on his horse. No, I don't.
It's his job to waffle.
Yeah, it is his job to waffle. Can't wait for Drive to Survive. So I think, if that's the truth, then we're looking at a team that probably won't be able to develop as much as they would like to.
Yeah.
So I think what's going to happen is Red Bull will start really strong, and then not only will they not be able to develop the car, but then obviously they're going to have to shift attention to next year as well. But 2021 showed that they can do both pretty well. So I think the mood is that I think everyone knows that Lewis is still a top-class driver. I don't think, we're not going to just go off stats of that he didn't win a race. Like, he won a race for 15 years in a row. Like, not winning one last season, given the car that he had and, the opportunities where he could have nearly won a race. I guess Zandvoort, if they're, we're looking at Yuki's safety car, that kind of messed up the strategy and let Max back into that. Maybe Brazil, if Max, I'm not going to get into that. But I think Mercedes had the pace in Brazil to win. Obviously George did, and Lewis was probably a bit quicker than George that weekend, so it would have been cool to see that. But I think there's just, as long as the car is capable of winning races, Lewis will be capable of winning races. The trust has the team been able to rectify those issues? We've heard a lot of good talk coming out of the team, but we also heard a lot of good talk coming out of the team last year, and it didn't really feel like they had a real hold on it. Some races towards the end we were really good, and then other races it was awful. I mean, the difference between Brazil and Abu Dhabi, for example, kind of it symbolises how we were. So I'm going to say that if I'm being sensible, then I think Lewis Hamilton, hopefully will do well. If I'm going to be delusional,
which is why you're here.
Oh my God! If I'm going to be delusional, I think Lewis Hamilton, where's my camera? 2023 champion, okay? I said it. You said it here first. Quickstop F1, clip this up. I don't know who's my guy over there. Clip this up, okay? 2023.
Come on.
Lewis Hamilton, F1 champion. It's happening. The return of the king.
We're getting through goes Hamilton.
Look, we're getting through goes Hamilton. Dave, imagine Crofty, he was denied in 2021. But now, 8-time champion of the world.
Sorry. He was robbed in 2021.
He was, but he would never say that. He would never say that. He'd give him like a little soft one. He'll give him a little soft one. Like, do you know what I mean? But, man, I'm excited, man. I'm ready to go. I've healed from 2021. I've healed from 2022. I'm ready to be completely delusional again. I think we're gonna surprise people. Like I said, if we're a 10th and a half off, I think Lewis's superior tyre preservation will allow him to run strategies that will get him in positions to win races, and with a bit of luck, we'll be able to win races. So it will be tough for sure, but I'm just excited to watch some racing again. It feels like this season, although the off-season, like, we're nearly back, but it feels like at the beginning it dragged a little bit. I think because there wasn't as much going on as like after 21.
Yeah, of course.
And to be honest, the whole second half of last season was just kind of like...
It's like a procession. Really,
yeah, apart from obviously watching us on the last lap.
Obviously.
The actual racing was just kind of like, it felt like, oh, fucking hell, lads, wrap it up. Because like...
And I think obviously, it's always going to be that way, especially because 2021 was so action-packed.
Yeah,
for
so
every
crazy.
single race, something was going on. But
Yeah, exactly.
it's interesting you say about that, and you didn't mention Ferrari at all.
What do you mean?
I was kind of expecting that response.
What do you mean? Hey, I will rate Ferrari when they can put 4 wheels on a car at a pit stop. Like, doing, I'll rate
They've
Ferrari.
got Fred in.
And it takes less than 5 minutes. As
Like,
well,
do you know what I mean?
Fred's cracking the whip now, so maybe.
Yeah, look, I would hope so. But, look, Ferrari are basically like Arsenal between 2013 and 2016. Like, it's just pure banner. Like, I honestly... What was it, Brazil, when they sent Charles out on like the wrong tires? Like,
that could have been the fact that could have been so many different races that could have been. That says it all.
Do you know how little that swims it down?
It's just, you know what? Ferrari got in their own way so much, and for Ferrari to be for me to consider Ferrari a serious team, they have to act like a serious team. No offense to Ferrari fans, like I love you guys, but
They deserve better.
They deserve so much better, and I think they know they deserve better.
Yeah.
Charles Leclerc deserves better. Carlos Sainz deserves better. Carlos Sainz should not having to be running quarterback from his own car.
Literally, man.
Like,
It's mad.
on multiple
It's mad.
occasions.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hopefully Fred comes in, cleans house, but I need more. I need more. And you know what? The proof is in the pudding. And same with Mercedes. Proof is in the pudding as to whether they can improve the car. And with Ferrari, we're all chasing down Red Bull. Red Bull have been top notch in pretty much every department other than personality and morals. But, unfortunately, you don't need that to win races. So in everything else, in terms of car, strategy, personnel, marketing, whatever, like they're doing so well, and that's the standard now. Mercedes were the standard, Red Bull are the standard that needs to be reached. And Mercedes had their own strategy issues. Like, I can't imagine the amount of time. I remember Saudi Arabia, Lewis not coming into the pits. We had so many safety car where we could have done things or we didn't do things, and left.
Well, Vowles has gone to Williams now, so he was top strategy.
I don't want to disrespect Val because I know you're off to Williams, so I don't want to. I don't want to disrespect James. Good luck at your new job, James. Wish you all the best. Hire someone else to do the strategy, please, and good luck.